How to learn AI and machine learning in 5 minutes. Imagine a child learning to recognize animals. The first time they see a cat, they might shout, "Dog!" They're wrong, of course. But then they notice the whiskers, the way it meows. By the third or fourth try, they figured it out. Cats are cats, dogs are dogs. This simple process, trial, error, and correction, is the same principle behind one of the most powerful forces shaping our world today: artificial intelligence. In the next 5 minutes, let's uncover how AI and its brain, machine learning, actually work. Not in complicated code or heavy math, but in simple ideas, metaphors, and stories that anyone can understand. 2. What is AI really? Artificial intelligence is often imagined as a futuristic robot, a digital mind with emotions, or even superhuman powers. But in reality, AI is not magic. It's not alive. At its heart, AI is simply a system designed to make decisions and learn from experience. Think of it as the fastest student you've ever met. Instead of taking years, AI learns in moments because it doesn't get tired, doesn't forget, and can process oceans of information at once. If you could read every book in the world in a single night, imagine what patterns you'd notice. That is AI's strength 3, machine learning, the painter's practice. But how does AI learn? That's where machine learning comes in. Imagine giving a painter thousands of portraits to study. The first copies are clumsy, almost laughable. But with each attempt, the painter notices more details: shadows, angles, brushstrokes. Over time, the paintings improve until they look almost real. Machine learning is exactly this practice. Only instead of brushes, it uses data. Instead of portraits, it studies images, words, numbers, or sounds. And instead of taking years, it improves at lightning speed. 4. The digital brain, neural networks. What powers this ability is something called a neural network. Think of your brain, billions of tiny cells called neurons, each firing signals and passing them to the next. Together they create thoughts, memories, and decisions. Artificial neural networks are digital versions of this process. They're layers of tiny neurons, really just equations, that pass signals forward, adjust their strength, and combine into answers. Picture water flowing through a maze of pipes. Each valve adjusts the pressure a little differently. By the time the water exits, the flow pattern encodes the right answer. That's how a network decides, is this a cat? Should this be your next Netflix show? What's the fastest route to work? 5. AI in your everyday life. You might think AI is futuristic, but it's already everywhere. When Netflix recommends your next show, that's AI. When Google Maps reroutes you around traffic, that's AI. When your phone unlocks with your face, AI is working in the background. These are called narrow AIs. They are specialists, each trained for a single task. They don't think beyond it. Your movie app won't suddenly drive your car, but within their domain, they are sharper and faster than any human. 6. Why AI matters. The true revolution is not just that machines can calculate faster. It's that they can adapt. They can scan thousands of X-rays and catch patterns even expert doctors might miss. They can optimize energy systems for entire cities, reducing waste and saving billions. They can even generate art, compose music, or write stories. An eye doesn't replace creativity. It reflects and amplifies it. It's like a mirror, showing us new possibilities. The real question is not, will machines think like humans? But rather, how will humans use machines that think differently from us? 7. The concerns we face. But with power comes responsibility. AI is only as good as the humans who design and guide it. What if the data is biased? What if algorithms make unfair decisions? Who controls the information, and who benefits from it? These are not science fiction questions. They are here and now. AI doesn't have morals. It doesn't care about fairness. Those choices belong to us. Technology is never destiny. It is a tool. And like any tool, it can build or it can break, depending on the hands that wield it. So how do you learn AI in just 5 minutes? By remembering 3 simple truths. First, AI is machines finding patterns. Second, machine learning is practice. Millions of repetitions until the system becomes skillful. And third, neural networks are the digital brain, a vast web of connections that power decisions. With these three ideas, you've already grasped the essence of artificial intelligence. But here's the bigger question. What do we do with this knowledge? Because AI is not the story of machines replacing humans. It's the story of humans deciding what kind of future we want. And if you could learn AI in just 5 minutes, imagine what else you could learn. Imagine what else you could build.